Hello, my name is Shalay Struess, and I'm thrilled to get to talk to you today about something that is very near and dear to my heart, and something that has helped me achieve success in every area of my life. I am so fortunate to have been mentored and now a certified Thinking into Results facilitator for Bob Proctor, who you may know from the movie The Secret. Together, he and I are helping individuals, companies, and businesses learn how to master their mind and move ahead in life to gain abundant personal and professional success. Now, since we think in pictures, if I asked you to picture your mind, you would probably picture your brain. We do this because we don't have a picture of the mind. We have never seen it. In psychology, the mind is referred to as more of a function than a location. And in 1934, a doctor from Texas named Dr. Thurman Fleet created an image of the mind to help us to be able to move ahead in life, and it is called the Stickperson. So the top circle here is our mind, and the bottom circle here is our body. Now notice how the top circle is much bigger than the body. And we do this on purpose because up until now, all of our attention and awareness has been on our physical body and our physical results. And we're going to divide our mind into two halves. The top half of the mind is our conscious mind. The conscious mind is our thinking mind. This is where our thinking happens, our free will, and our awareness. Now the bottom half of the mind is our subconscious mind. This is our emotional mind. This is where we store our habits, our beliefs, our memories, and our self-image. Most of these things have been programmed in us since birth. And understanding this is important because once we know that we have 100% control over our thinking, over time that's going to lead to a change in our results. Emotions that are held in the conscious mind and are delivered into the subconscious mind, whether they are good or bad, then set up a vibration. The vibration then moves into the body. Once it moves into the body, an action is carried out. Now the action is what gives us our results. Now negative thoughts held in the conscious mind create negative feelings and attract more negative thoughts and things into our lives. Positive thoughts held in the conscious mind, delivered into the subconscious mind, attract more positive thoughts and things into our lives. If you want to know what you're thinking about, look at your results. Results don't lie. Those that are fearful, doubtful, or worrisome are not your top performers. But it's important to keep in mind that your current results are not a reflection of your potential. Your current results are nothing more than a reflection of your previous thinking. And let me show you some other key points here. You might be wondering how we choose a negative thought over a positive thought. Well, we have 5 senses. We have see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. These senses are hardwired to our conscious mind like little antennas. We don't have to tell them to come on, they're always on. They're always on picking up information around us from newspapers, TVs, conversations. This is how we've been conditioned to respond to our environment, is through these senses. Now, when somebody gives us a compliment, we automatically feel good. And when someone criticizes us, in the next minute we can feel bad. We are riding an emotional roller coaster. When we're talking about changing our results, we need to be really aware of who and what we're surrounding ourselves with. If you want to be financially independent, you need to surround yourselves with others that are financially independent. If you want to be the top performer in your field, you need to surround yourselves with others that are top performers in your field. You wouldn't take flying lessons from someone who had never been in a plane, would you? Of course not. So it's important that you surround yourselves with family, friends, and coworkers who are living, breathing, and achieving the results that you desire. And I'm grateful that I get to teach this in the Thinking into Results program that I facilitate. And I want to talk to you a minute about intellect. Now, there is a greater way to influence our mind outside of these senses, and that is through our intellect. Now, we've never been conditioned to work with our intellect like this before. And there are 6 intellectual faculties. The first one is will. The second one is reason. The third one is imagination. The fourth one is intuition. And the fifth one is memory. And the sixth one is perception. And the time permits me to talk about perception for a minute. Perception is nothing more than how we look at something. Something good can also be viewed as something bad, and vice versa. And I'll give you an example. When I was 33 years old, my husband passed away very unexpectedly. Left me with 3 kids, a business, and a broken heart. And I wasn't sure how I was going to go on living without him. But over time, I started to use my perception, and I started to view things differently. And I started to realize there was a lot of good things coming into my life because of his death. I was actually able to move out of Idaho, that's very cold and snowy, and I moved to Arizona. And I love Arizona. I love the sun, I love the heat, and I'm so grateful to live here. Another great thing that happened to me was I had 3 more children. And I love my kids. I couldn't imagine my life without them. So there's a quote by Dr. Wayne Dyer that goes, "When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change." And it's one of my favorite quotes, and it's really the key to using your perception and start to use these higher faculties. And I'm thrilled that I get to teach people this every day in the Thinking Into Results program that I facilitate. And I invite you to take the next step in designing a life you love and joining me in a 12 or 24-week coaching program where I will teach you how to get everything you desire. Thank you.